Welcome to the show, Post Malone. Our next guest calls himself the new and improved Michael Jordan. Not really, I'm just trying to get him in trouble. He's a three-time NBA All-Star from the Chicago Bulls. Please welcome Jimmy Butler. That's a good-looking jacket you got on there.
Yeah, I would wear yours, but you don't have nearly as good a physique as I got going.
That's true. I think I had those as sheets when I was like 4 years old.
You don't want to do this to me right here. Not now.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
You know, here, got my people around, so
What people do you have around? Let's go through them.
I mean, besides you, obviously.
Yeah, right.
My brother.
Okay, good.
My dad's around. My trainers are around.
Your trainers come with you even when you're not in season, when you're in the off season?
Of course.
And do you train every single day, even when you're on vacation?
Not on the weekends, but on vacations I do train.
You do? So you have to bring these guys with you on vacation?
I don't have to.
Why? I know, but you feel like you have to.
I don't feel like I have to. I just think it's smart. So now,
it's definitely smart.
When the Bulls call, hey, Jimmy, what are you doing? I'm training automatically. It's for certain, I'm always training when they call.
Couldn't you just tell them you're training, whether you're training or not?
Yeah, but what, you know, like if you have a girlfriend and she's like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in the hotel room. Take a picture of the toilet. It's kind of like, hey, take a picture of your trainer.
I see.
See where I went with that?
Okay. Yeah, that's smart. We should come up with an app for that.
Yeah.
So do you watch the playoffs and the finals and that sort of thing when you're not in them?
I don't really watch, but it's kind of hard not to pay attention. Everywhere I go, especially here in L.A., everybody's, oh, he's coming to the Lakers. He's in L.A.
Yeah.
That's not...
You're not coming to the Lakers? Why aren't you coming to the Lakers?
Because I love Chicago so very much. And thank you, Chicago. And they took a chance on me in 2011 with the 30th pick. So I'm forever grateful
Just
for that.
the record, I happen to be a Lakers fan. I think you should stay in Chicago because you've built a foundation there. You should stay there your whole career. Is that what you want to do?
I feel like you just insulted me. You're saying you're a Lakers fan. I'm not good enough to play on the Lakers.
I would love it if you were on the team, but I also think it's important that certain players stay with their franchise, like Kobe did. It would have been all right, then come to the Lakers. By the way, this is really good reverse psychology I'm using on you right here.
It's not working.
It's not working. Okay. What if you get traded? There are some rumors that the Celtics might want to trade for you.
You know, everybody always asks that, but I can't really control that.
Right.
It's like I signed however long I did with the Bulls, and what they decide to do is what they decide to do. I love it there. But like I always say, whatever organization I play for is always going to get my all every single night, and I'm fortunate enough for it to be the Chicago Bulls right now.
Well, yeah, for sure. And you know what? I'll tell you another thing. If, and it sounds like when, you come to the Lakers...
Okay, I'm listening.
We will embrace you fully. But I would recommend, if I was you, and I almost am, we have the same first name, I would stay in Chicago. That's what I would do. Again,
see, I'm like Jimmy Sr. and you're like Jimmy Jr., so you kind of listen to me. I don't listen to you.
Well, you know what?
It wasn't an insult. We're not doing this. It's not an insult.
I like the idea that you're older than I am. I'm fine with that. I want to take a look inside your house because you have something that is absolutely spectacular in your home. So let's go inside your home now. Now, this is a real photograph from what room in your house is this?
I feel like I'm sitting in there, except for the chairs really aren't there.
Yeah. I can bring my desk over.
It's right when you walk into the front door. It's like 10 steps, and you'll run smack into it.
And this is a real working aquarium. Mm-hmm. That looks like a boombox.
You see the fishies in there? That's real life.
How many fish do you have in the aquarium?
50.
50 fish in the aquarium?
50 fishies.
Is that a lot, or it seems like you can get more in there?
Hey, we don't want to do the most. You think it's already obnoxious that we have a big boom box right when you walk into the door. I think like 52 fish is over the top. You just got 50 is a solid number.
When you bring a date home, this is the first thing they see?
Trying to get me caught up. I see where you're going. I see what you're doing. No, because actually we walk in through the garage. You see that hallway right there?
Yeah.
That's the laundry room right there to the left, unless you need to wash some clothes. But we come in through the back and then like
go right up to the bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I don't. Not to the bedroom. I thought you were going to say upstairs. You got me.
No,
You got me. Oh, my gosh, I thought you were going to say upstairs.
Come upstairs. There's nothing interesting other than a 9-foot fish tank. Does it play music, this fish tank?
It does. A lot of country music, actually.
Really? The fish tank plays country music?
Yes.
Can you reprogram it, or is that what you want it to play?
I mean, if you play anything else, it suddenly cuts off, or I cut it off. But it's all the same. It only wants to play country
What
music.
country music do you like? What artists are you into?
Luke Bryan, Photo Georgia Line. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And do your teammates share your affinity when do you play that in the locker room?
Can you lie on TV?
You can, sure.
Okay,
yeah,
of
I do it
course
all
they
the
do.
time.
Yeah.
I did it through the whole last segment.
Oh, wow. I don't think that they like it, but like it's like we play 3 of the hippity hop songs, whatever they want to listen to, and then we'll play the country. And you know, some people they get into it and then they tell me to cut it off. But by that time,
I feel like your teammates want you to go to L.A. or Boston, right? I mean, they're like, enough with this.
Well, then I have more teammates that I get to try to lure
That's
into
right.
the love of country
Well,
music.
that's nice. Well, it's very good to have you here. If you do come here again, we'll be thrilled. Jimmy Butler, everybody. The Chicago Bulls will be right back with Post Malone.